All right, so when driving into Traverse City, you've got to stop at Brewery Terra, just south of the city on the way up from Grand Rapids. It's kind of a farmhouse brewery. First time here. Say hi, Don.
Hey, who's thirsty?
Right. Me. Thanks. Brewers Association member, that's good.
Hi guys.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. Nice little tasting room. Okay. Looks like an American Pale Ale, Amber Ale, Karma Palace IPA, Scottish, Lemon Wheat, Blonde, Brown, Honey Basil Ale, interesting, and a Black Bikini Coconut Porter with a lot of specials.
Hey, I'm David Hale. I'm the head brewer here at North Peak Brewing Company in Traverse City, Michigan. We're celebrating our 20th year in operation here in this great city. We're a full-service restaurant. We're serving 9 beers on draft, cask-conditioned ales. We also have a basement pub called Kilkenny's, which serves all our beers here, and a couple special ones that we brew just for the basement. We're a 10-barrel brewery. Thanks for joining along.
Yeah, cool. Great. It's a beautiful place. It's a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah. I don't even know our seat capacity, but it's like 175 or so.
Okay.
Plus with our patio outside, that really helps in the summertime.
Can we take a look at the brew house real quick?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're at our front entrance now.
Okay.
Coming up to our fermentation room.
You
too, thanks. Grain storage area here. Going to be getting a grain delivery next week.
Okay. That's some nice.
Still got enough grain for another brew or two. But
nice malts, yeah. Is this where you got your start here, or were you somewhere else?
No, I'm celebrating my 19th year of brewing.
Okay.
Started as a brew pub brewer in upstate New York. Moved back towards, I'm a Michigander, and worked in Pontiac, Michigan. Moved on to Bell's and production brewing. Arcadia, also Battle Creek, and I've been here for starting my 8th year here.
Very nice, cool.
This is our fermentation room. It's open fermentation. We do cover our tanks here.
Yeah.
We cover. We have our grain auger that comes through here, so one of the reasons we like to cover them is for a little bit of grain dust every once in a while. But yeah, it's a bank of 4 fermenters.
This is great. They do a lot of this in England.
Yeah, I pretty much got my start in open top fermentation at Bell's, working with 15 barrel, 60 barrel, and trained at the old Tabernash Brewery in Denver. Eric Warner's the head brewer there. All open fermentation pretty much. So I love getting back into this. It's a bank of 4 fermenters, so our fermentation capacity per week is ultimately 40 barrels. Summertime we keep these pretty full. So.
This is impressive. Did you have this built specifically for here, or was it available?
Before my time. So it's a global brewing system.
Right.
They're now defunct, so I have a feeling they were making a lot of these types of bank fermentation vessels.
Right, sure. Okay.
So now we'll go into the brew house. My assistant Rob is doing post-brew CIP, just finishing up. Simple little classic system.
Okay.
Mash water tun.
Hey Rob, how are you?
Excellent. How you doing?
Good, thanks.
So we have a mash water tun here, removable false bottom. Ladders right into our brew kettle here. Of course we have our hot liquor tank. We boil externally through this calandria. So very efficient. Takes up a little space, but older brew house here. Kind of had to make some changes to the way we actually boiled our work.
Yeah.
This calandria has been working wonders for us.
And you've got pretty limited space, so.
Yeah. So we used to have a nice little, I could work out here in the past, but now it's a little tighter now.
Cool. Well, thanks very much.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. We'll send a lot of people out here, hopefully.
Great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank
Good
you.
brews to you.
All right, I'm Pete Kirkwood, and this is the Workshop Brewing Company in scenic downtown Traverse City, Michigan. We're really psyched you guys are joining us, and we're excited to share with you some of the great food and drink that we have here. What makes the Workshop a super special place is more than anything else is our commitment to the three values: nature, community, craft. They define everything that we do. Nature comes through in the fact that we are a zero waste operation and that we use almost exclusively organic grain in everything that we've ever made here. Some of that grain gets repurposed in our kitchen for our world famous pretzels and some other stuff. So that's nature. Community comes through in the fact that we offer free live music, like usually about 3 nights a week. We never charge a cover, and we love people to come in. That's one of the things we do. We support a lot of other community organizations here in Traverse City, whether it's the local bike club, local arts organizations, music, environmental groups, all that kind of stuff. We know that's core to our mission, and so it's it's very satisfying and super fun for us to do that. Craft, for me, craft comes through in the fact that we make beers that are true to style, that honor centuries of tradition, but also in the fact that we strive to provide meaningful work for our staff. You know, any job can be a craft if you come at it with mindfulness and with a sense of purpose. And we feel like the fact that we have this values-driven enterprise helps to give every job purpose here. It makes everything a craft. So it's a welcoming, fun place. We have fantastic beer, but we're also really welcoming about it. If you're new to the craft beer scene, we welcome you with open arms. If you're an aficionado that knows your stuff, we'd hold our beer up against anybody's in the world. So, come on down.
Looks like you've got a pretty good range of beer here. How many beers do you usually have on right now?
We have 9 journeyman beers. Those are beers that are on draft all the time. They range from an American Blonde Ale through to a coffee oatmeal stout, and they run the gamut from through a Belgian wheat beer to an English ESB to to a farmhouse style, a Belgian style saison. So we pretty much cover that gamut. We also have some Master Series beers, which are our barrel aged products. We have a couple bottle conditioned Brett beers, which I'm really proud of, and those are take about a year to make. And then we also have seasonal beers, which come out, according to the season, more or less at the same time every year, and those range everything from, a Belgian double to a raspberry beer blanche to a, an Oktoberfest, pumpkin saison, Doppelbock, all kinds of goodness.
Right, yeah. It smells really good. You've got a kitchen too, right?
Sure do. We have a full kitchen, and we're really proud of the stuff we do. We've done a lot of smoked meats. Our pretzels are famous. We do a lot of pizza here too. So whether you're looking for a killer Cuban sandwich, or a pulled pork sandwich, or nachos, tacos with really excellent Mexican pulled chicken, we got you covered.
And live music, how many times a week over here in the corner?
Yeah, so that's our stands. We do live music every Wednesday most of the year, but every Tuesday in the summertime we have a live jazz jam. Some world-class jazz musicians here. That's our band, and anybody who's got the chops can session with the band. Usually Friday and Saturday nights we also do live music, which will range anything from rock and roll to punk rock to reggae to folk and bluegrass. This weekend we're doing a killer bluegrass combo, but you never know what you're going to get here. But Friday and Saturday is pretty reliable.
Right. Sounds pretty awesome. Thanks, Pete. It's a great place.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. And one of the most popular microbreweries in Traverse City, Michigan is the Filling Station. Their slogan here is Ales by the Rails. It's a nice, beautiful, old brick building next to the railway station right here. And people love their beer. Many people in town will tell you it's their favorite microbrewery craft beer outlet in the city. I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough and just show you the place. It's very popular. This is a Tuesday night and it's packed. Here's the brew house, which is dark and closed right now. They have wonderful beer, wonderful pizza, great food. Very nice social place. The Filling Station.
My brains, and he knew that I wasn't going to make it. So he did. Because if you would have turned in front of me, Lucas Farley. We're here at Rare Bird Brew Pub in Traverse City, Michigan. We live right off of Lake Avenue, right near the river and just around the corner from the bay. We've been open now for 3 years. It's owned by my boss, Tina Schuett and Nate Crane, and they've been putting this place together now for about 4 years. I've been working here for 3, almost since the beginning, but and Rare Bird was a nice little concept coming from my bosses and put together well, I think. You know, we do some great beers here. We're constantly rotating. I've tried to keep at least 6 beers on at tap at all times, and 9 if possible. And yeah.
And does the name come from the fact that the guy's a birder, or that Tina's a female brewer, and that's kind of rare?
Oh no, that is rare. But
right.
No, Nate is a birder, and Tina actually worked with Kiwis when she lived in New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
And so
nice.
Naturally, they got together, and that became the name.
And I hear your homebrew kind of got you this job as assistant brewer here?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I got a job here washing dishes, and kind of kept pushing my homebrews on Tina until she finally gave me a chance to come back here and earn my stripes.
Very good.
But
what beers that you make is your favorite?
Well, I love pale ales and IPAs, but we do a lot of great flavored beers too, and everybody loves our Belgians. So.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Those have been big hits.
And it's a brew pub, so you've got a really nice food menu?
Yeah, right. We've got great food. Our chef, Connor Hatch, does a great job back there. A lot of great pub food and a little bit more than that too. He puts on some awesome specials. One thing that's kind of cool about us is that we have 35 taps, so considering 9 of them are taken over by us, the rest are guest taps. And that's kind of what sets us apart from other breweries in the area, is that you can get wine, liquor, and everybody else's beers from around the world.
Cool, yeah. So you got a nice little system.
Yep.
Where's your system made?
3.5 barrel system. It's a pub system. And yeah, she does this really well. We do doubles because all of our fermenters here are 7 barrels.
Right.
So our days are long and lots of fun.
Oh yeah. You have to brew a lot to keep up with this demand, right?
That's right. Yeah, we probably brew 2 to 3 times a week, and we transfer 2 to 3 beers a week. So we're moving.
Traverse City doesn't have a lot of people. Why are there so many breweries here?
Well, our tourism is huge. Of course, we've got the beautiful bays here, and there's a lot of great tourist things to do. Our fishing is huge. We have a kayak, bike, and brew organization going on that essentially you ride bicycles and kayaks around town and go to the different breweries and get a chance to meet new people.
Nice.
But our population doubles during Cherry Festival and Film Festival each year, and that's pretty significant.
Yeah, it's a big cherry area. Yeah, that's good. Do you ever make beer with cherries so far?
We've done one sour cherry beer, which was with large marge. It was actually our first first recipe that we made here was large marge.
Okay. Got good names. I like the homeschool dropout. That's
that's a fun one.
Right.
There's a lot of good ones.
Oh yeah. Very compact space.
Yep. Very limited, but
there's
we
Don.
make use of everything.
Yeah, it looks like a garage. It's great.
Yeah, essentially it is. We call it the garage.
All right. Well, thanks a bunch, Lucas. It's nice to meet you. Your beers are really nice.
Glad you enjoyed them.
We enjoyed them. Yeah. We're going to go out and get a shot of the bar. Just let people see the brew pub.
As you should. Cheers,
okay.
guys.
You grab the door for me, Don?
Will do.
Thanks again.
Yeah, of course.
And this is the brew pub. Very popular place. Lots of dark wood. Very welcoming. Some of the nicest, friendliest bartenders you'll ever meet. Lots of guest beers on. Super food. Terrific brew pub.
Hi, I'm Russell Springsteen. I'm the owner of Right Brain Brewery here in Traverse City, Michigan. So we're getting ready to celebrate our 10th year anniversary here this fall. And I'm going to give you a little tour of what we're doing now and a glimpse of what we're about ready to do for a little bit of expansion. So I started 10 years ago. I'm a barber hairstylist. And so Salon Saloon that you see attached to that you walked through that door.
Yeah, we wondered about that. Yeah,
that,
okay.
that was mine. So I no longer own it.
Right.
I cut hair one day a month in the winter.
Do you have anyone get a pint and go get a haircut?
You can do that.
Nice.
Exactly. You sip, we'll snip. So
Very good.
yeah. So
Okay.
come along. I'll show you what
All
we're
right.
doing.
Thanks.
We moved into this building 5 years ago. We started downtown in where the workshop brewery is, and we just quickly outgrew it to where it was becoming a problem of capacity. So my growth had absolutely stopped, which is not good for business. So we bought this building and moved here 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Right.
So it's been
Okay.
an interesting ride.
And you've got a lot of beer on, like almost 30 different house beers, which is
20 to 22.
Okay.
We try to constantly rotate through. We've got our mainstays on, but it also, you'll see I have dueling banjos back there. I have
Yeah.
a 7-barrel and a 15-barrel brew house.
Okay.
So we can brew all of our fun things with the 7-barrel, and then production is on the 15-barrel.
and a lot of creative things. You got beer with kombucha and basil and
Yeah, it's part of a collaboration
coriander.
with kombucha cultured ferment here in town. We did a collaboration with them. It's an interesting beer. So yeah, we try to keep beer curious. So we make beers with whole baked cherry pies, apple pies. We have a custom blend of peanut butter for our Thai peanut. I do Mongolista pig porter, which actually has whole smoked pig bones and pig heads. So that's our smoked porter. I'll give you a taste of that. We still have that. There's no smoked malt in there.
Okay.
So,
Is it vegan?
yeah. No, no, it's definitely not vegan. So
Okay.
we'll let him taste it.
All right, we'll let him taste it.
Okay,
Right.
perfect.
Okay.
So yeah, come along.
All right. Thanks.
Tom, our brewer.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. Thanks.
Camera shot. So I have. You're going to be blending. You're going to be blending beer with us today. So what we're doing is getting ready for the Great American Beer Festival. Our batches of one of them is Ginger Ale, which is our vanilla cream that we lay down on a gin barrel from Grand Traverse Distillery here. And then the other is Looping Owl, which is our amber ale, our hawk owl, that we lay down on whiskey barrels from Grand Traverse Distillery. So what we're putting together right now, it has to be done because it has to be out in 2 weeks. So we've let them sit for as long as we possibly let them sit. And then trying to stay on time.
Okay. Sounds good.
Not always on time.
Right. That is such a challenge for so many brewers, is to know what to send and what category to put it in.
Yeah, always a challenge.
Not easy.
And you know, there's strategy. So we only get 4 entries this year. Where do we want to go? I know I'm not going to win medals with some of my beers, and I'm definitely, if I'm there, I want to compete.
Right.
We've won 2 medals. We've won a gold and a silver so far.
Okay.
Trying it out. So it's loud back here. So yeah, we have our 4 beers that we're entering. 2 of them are going to be in the same category, competing against each other. So maybe we can crowd in there.
Yeah.
I made it to the medal round with Looping Owl 2 years ago, but I didn't say that it was an amber, and I got kicked out in the medal round
Oh no.
due to technicalities.
Right.
You learn the hard way.
Yeah.
And that one was disappointing. I had 2 beers make it to the medal round that year.
That's nice.
But now I know better how to describe them and what's in that description.
one of the marketing guys.
How's it going?
Who worked for Terra in Athens for a while, right?
I certainly did. I enjoyed my time there. I'm happy to be here with Right Brain.
But you are originally from Traverse City, right?
Yeah, back in my hometown.
Okay. Nice. What's special about the brewery here, in your opinion?
I think so far what I've learned is that I'm not afraid to take risks with the beer, with the flavors, with all the whole ingredients that they use. Partner with a lot of local farms and willing to take risks to create something brand new and something exciting.
Excellent. It's a big facility, a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah, plenty of room to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, brand new 45 barrels coming in, and I'm not sure of the layout. He knows got the plan with the layout for 45 barrels, but yeah, we just got a whole bunch of new beer.
Yeah, so we are getting ready to install 3 45 barrel fermenters and 2 45 barrel bright tanks.
Okay.
That should be enough capacity to be able to make good beer and not rush it and stay within my projected growth for the next 3 years. Trying not to grow too fast. We're growing at 20% over the last probably 5 years, 4 years. So more beer isn't always better. I want to make good beer. So a lot of competition out there.
Yeah.
So if you're rushing, pushing.
Yeah. Making good beer is what's important.
Yeah, make good beer.
Right.
It takes time. It might take a couple extra days. I don't filter anything, so it has to all come through cold, all of our cold break.
Yeah.
So try to.
So what did you pull off for us here?
It doesn't get any fresher than this. So we just transferred this from a barrel into the barrels today. This is Ginjoy Ale. It's a vanilla cream ale. Cakewalk is our base that we lay down on gin barrels from Grand Traverse Distillery here in Traverse City. And we try to, we're still trying to, this is our 4th time that we brought this out, but learning how, I don't want it to be too gin. I want it to be a summer porch drinking beer that, I don't want it to be high alcohol. So it's going to come in a little over 5%, which is plenty enough alcohol for most beers.